Persians. The cause of the Battle of Marathon can be traced back to 511 BC, when Athens ejected Hippias, who had ruled the city as a tyrant for many years. However, when Darius of Persia sought Hippias's reinstatement, Athens became embroiled in a revolt of Greek Lonians. Colonies on Asia Minor against the Persian Empire in 492. অনেক বেশি হচ্ছে। The Athenians sent a runner to request help from their old enemy Sparta, but the Spartans demurred, refusing to wage war during a religious festival. Athens was left without support other than the small city of Placia. The Athenian generals were divided about whether they should attack or delay. Eventually, they bravely marched northward toward the invaders. The armies met on the plain of Marathon, north of Athens. Fewer than 10,000 Athenian hoplites faced between 20,000 and 50,000. Either 20 or 50,000 Persians, who had their backs to the sea, realizing that the Persian cavalry was not on the field. The Athenian general Mantidus attacked at a run, surprising the Persian army overwhelmed. The Persians ran in confusion to their fleet. According to the Athenian historian Herodotus, some 6,400 Persians lost their lives at a cost of only 192 Athenians. This was the first major defeat for the Persians in many years and was a huge boost to Athenian confidence and power. When the massive army of the Persian king Xerxes ran into a teeny force of Spartans at Thermopylae in 480, it achieved both a victory and a defeat. Xerxes' army killed every one of the Spartan defenders, but the battle was to be one of the most significant defeats in the story of the world. The restraining of an Asian despotic power by independent-minded Greeks to avenge the defeat of his father Darius. 10 years earlier, Xerxes raised an army, perhaps 250,000 strong, accompanied by a large fleet, in an attempt to defeat Athens and conquer Greece. The Athens decided to concentrate on fighting at sea, whereas the Spartans organized an army to defend Greece by land. The Spartan king Leonidas defended a pass through which ran the only road from the plain of Thessaly to the south. His army numbered no more than 7,000, including 300 heavily armed Spartans. For 2 days, the well-positioned defenders held up wave after wave of attack, but eventually a Greek farmer showed Xerxes a mountain path that would enable his troops to surround the defenders. Realizing the Leonidas ordered all his troops other than Theban and Spartans to withdraw. He got his remaining men to advance but lost his life, and the Thebans too abandoned the fight. A final stand by the remaining Spartans was ended by Persian archers. Despite their victory, the Persian losses were significant, whereas the Athenians' resolve to resist was strengthened. The Greek cities had begun to learn to fight together. তারপরে আরও আছে দাঁড়া এই আছে না এতে তো হলো না আর নেই